Right guys, kicking off season 2. We're going to be making some creamy spinach like this. Looks delicious. It tastes very well. Let me show you how to make this. Come, let's go. So the ingredients that you're going to be needing for making this creamy spinach dish is 25 grams of butter, 1 small chopped onion, make it very fine like I did here, 2 tablespoons of flour, and not daisies, we're talking about the ones you are baking with, 200 milliliters of fresh full cream milk, 100 milliliters of cream, fresh cream, 2 packets of spinach. Now I chose the baby spinach. This is 400 grams in total. But if you want to use normal spinach, you're more than welcome to. I'll get into the details just now. Then your spices, the salt, the pepper, and nutmeg for some flavor. You can use fresh if you want, but I'm going to use the already in a bottle nutmeg. So let's go over to the next step. Let's prepare this dish. Right, guys, so step 1, we need to prepare the onions for the sauce for the creamy spinach. So let me start up this gas stove of mine. There we go. We don't want it to be too fast, so let's cut it back down at first. Let's cut it down a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding the butter and the onions inside to cook the onions properly. Okay guys, let's add the butter into the mix. Stir it in a bit. What I like about gas stoves is the quick heat onto the pot or the pans that we are using. Now, as soon as this butter is melted completely, then we're going to be adding the onions. I'll show you guys now. So the butter is melted, let's add the onions. There we go. Just remember, your onions needs to be translucent, and you'll have that awesome smell as soon as your onions are cooked. Right guys, so the onions are fine, everything looks good. You can actually smell the nice onion smell in the air, and it looks quite translucent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be adding the flour into this mix, and then we are going to be cooking it as it is now for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to be adding the milk. So I'm going to be cooking this for 2 minutes. I'll see you guys now. Right guys, so now the 2 minutes is up. Now we're going to be taking the milk and we're going to slowly whisk in the milk into the equation. Be sure to do it slowly but surely to ensure that we have a nice, thick, consistent sauce. Okay guys, we're going to put this one side. It's quite nice and thick. We're going to keep the heat on it, and let's go over to the spinach. What you're going to do, you're going to place your spinach into a pot. All of the leaves, just like this. Each and every one out, and then you're going to be pouring boiling water over your spinach leaves. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this stand for a minute or so, and then I'm going to be straining all the water out, and I'm going to be doing the same with the next packet. So I'll get you guys just now. Right guys, I strained both of them, and you'll see that the discoloration is just scarcely there. So if you're using normal spinach and not the baby ones, you're going to have to cook your spinach for approximately 3 minutes to get it to this state that this baby spinach is. Now the reason why I love the baby spinach is for the plain reason that if you look at the spinach itself, this part is edible. So let's chop it up. Let's chop up this spinach for the cooking. That's one pot. So this is 400 grams of spinach finely chopped that we're going to be adding into the pot now. Okay, so let's add it in. Yes, let me just get rid of that. Okay, let's add it in and let's stir it up. This is now the part where you are going to be using your spices. So let's just stir it in a bit. Okay. Okay, let's add our spices. First the salt. Very important to add your spices thoroughly. That looks like enough salt. Some pepper. I prefer black pepper. Let's cup it in. There we go, it's looking good. And then just a little bit of nutmeg. Now if you've got the fresh one, you can just grate it in, but we don't put a lot, just put a bit in. There we go, just for the taste. Right, let's stir it in. And now this is the part where you're gonna have to add your fresh cream. So I'm going to be pouring it in now. There we go. I like to pour it all over. There we go. And now we stir it in and let it simmer. This is now the important part, because the creamy spinach itself, as you can see, the flour and everything, it needs to be made nicely now. So let's simmer this down very slowly on top of the stove, and I'll be with you guys just now. Hi guys, so since season 2 has been kicked off here on Fernando's Kitchen, I just want to remind you guys to click on the video that's right there on top, and you will be directed to the competition where you have to guess the amount of beans inside this jar. The correct guess, the prize will be given out to the subscriber who comments on that video, the competition video, the closest or the correct one, and the winner will be winning the specific amount of money on the 31st of August with regards to the amount of subscribers that Fernando's Kitchen has. Now, since that competition has been officially opened with this guessing of the beans jar, we have climbed 8 subscribers already. Thanks guys, thanks for the awesome support. So let's go back to the creamy spinach. Right doodle guys, so the creamy spinach dish is done. So let's switch it off here, move it over, and let's put it into a container so that we can dish up our food when it is done. Let's take it out, put it into a nice bowl. As you can see, it's just like the restaurants and the doctor ordered. Now this is a very healthy dish that you can make when you are eating healthy. It's got some cream in it, it's got some milk in it, it's very nice, and your tastes, sensation that you'll be getting from this dish will be out of this books. So there you have it, a very nice creamy spinach dish. Right guys, so dinner is served. So what we're going to be eating tonight is creamy spinach. Let me take it in, put it in nicely. Creamy spinach with some potatoes and chicken. Now, just so that you know, this portion that of the creamy spinach, it serves 4 people. So let's take a piece of chicken here. There we go. Add it into the plate, and then some potatoes. There we go. Maybe one more piece of chicken. That's dinner. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell right there, and so that you can be notified for new content. Guys, this is Fernando's Kitchen. Season 2 is going to be awesome. Stay tuned. I'm posting weekly. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks guys. Cheers. Bye.